Now to Lauren, who's standing in the kitchen with EcoMom. Take it away.
On EcoWise, yes, Stacey Willis warming things up for us in the kitchen. Warming where it's not so expensive. Stacey, good morning to you.
The Toasty Toes.
This is the Toasty Toes. Not to be confused with Toasty Hands, although it might
it
can be used for the same thing.
It's very toasty.
So we're talking about eco-friendly ways to stay warm this winter that aren't going to crank up those energy bills, right?
Well, we want to keep our thermostats at 68. We
68?
We say that.
That's really very chilly, at least in my opinion.
We say that. But for those of us who have children, space heaters, we fear them, as well as fireplaces. I know I do. My son still, I just fear something's going to go in it, or
I know your son,
somebody's going to get burned.
I can see why you say that. I know him.
Just a little worried. So what these are not meant to heat the entire room.
Okay, so we'll say that right now.
Yes, these are not meant to heat the entire room. What these are meant to do is heat your space, the space that you are in.
Okay.
So allowing you to keep your thermostats at 68 degrees. This is our Cozy Legs panel. And I was telling you, it is. It gets up to 145 degrees. The nice thing about this is it can be mounted on a wall. It can come with this accessory. This is an accessory, this stand right here.
Okay.
Under $100. And this can be used when you're sitting in the chair, if you're laying on the couch. It can actually, it even says that you can even pop it on top of in your bed, put the covers over it to heat up your bedding area.
This isn't going to cause a fire if you do
that?
It's
not going to cause, no, it's not. It actually has an internal thermostat that will prevent it from overheating, which is a great feature there.
Wow.
But that's your Toasty Legs. And then this is your Toasty Toes, which I absolutely love. This is perfect if you work in a cubicle, fits right underneath your desk, or if you're just sitting on the couch reclining, you can actually adjust this into 3 different sets. And I'm not going to do it now, because if I do it, it's going to break on air, I know. But it'll actually stand upright.
Okay.
Or it actually adjusts so that you can set your feet on it as a footrest, or kind of elevate the feet up. But I think that's nice. And again, these are affordable, eco-friendly, 150 watts, under 90 watts. This is using so much less energy, and it's keeping you warm and toasty without cranking up that thermostat, especially if you're the only one in the apartment. You don't want to crank up that thermostat. We're going to cut down on the bills. I do want to talk about this. This isn't a heating item, but this is an air quality test kit that you can do at home. Why that's so important, we start running those thermostats in the winter, and all of those little pollen and carcinogens. There's so many mold and spores that are floating around the air that you don't know. So if your children are getting headaches, if you're getting headaches, if you're feeling queasy and nauseous, unexpected sicknesses are coming up all the time. It costs $400 to $500 to have somebody come into your home to actually test air quality. Wow. This was actually invented by an environmental engineer. This kit, they're going to range depending on what you want done, but this test kit can prevent you from getting sick, because it's going to detect the dust, mold, dander, bacteria, pollen, carcinogens that may be floating around your home. And you actually send it to the lab. It has everything you need in there, including the postage paid envelope and a DVD on how to use it. Great if you have children and you want to know what's going on in your home that you can't see.
So once we test it, how do we fix it?
Well, once you test it, that's a good question. You're going to need to talk. They'll actually talk you through. That comes to cleaning. It comes to looking at what you're using in your home. It comes to the vacuum filters and heating filters. So those are all things that once it's brought to your attention, you can look further into.
Okay, we've got about 15 seconds left. For you folks that in the first hour may have missed how to take some of the chlorine out of the water, whether it's in your shower or in your garden, these are 2 great ideas.
Greenhome.com, it is like an environmental superstore. I recommend you go on there and just check it out. Everything you can find, and 10% off for WFMJ viewers by clicking on the link and using the code.
And all you have to do is just go to our website, click on I Saw It on 21 News. It's all there for you. We'll see you for more local news and a quick check.